DawnDares2Dream, I like to inspire and motivate adults to dream again. Because as we go through life and take on our different roles and responsibilities, we tend to put our dreams on the back burner. And my goal here at DawnDares2Dream is to help you pick those dreams back up and to pursue them again. Now, I want you to understand, I started DawnDares2Dream because I wanted to relay my message and my heart and my feelings across to whomever would listen. It can be difficult getting your closest family and friends to understand the way that you believe and when you try to express it and share it. So this was like my backdoor way into letting everybody know. Now, I may have lost some viewers as a result of that because they don't agree, and that's fine. I am definitely a proponent of everyone having their own thoughts, their own process, their own mindset that works for them. Your religion works for you, you keep that. No one's telling you to get rid of that. Whatever it is that works for you, continue to use it. I'm just saying that sprinkle some of this other information on it, this personal development information that I'm providing you, and see where your life takes you and how you take off personally. Always remember, we are in control of how we see our environment. I don't care what everyone says it looks like or everyone says it is. We are in control of how we choose to perceive the environment. Hey dreamers, welcome back. And thank you to all the new dreamers who stopped by DawnDares2Dream today to see what we're all about. Well, as you know, we finished up releasing the Pain, Hurt, and Trauma series. We're all done, and there is a workbook out there for you to utilize while you watch the video. So what I need you to do is go to the middle of the description for this YouTube video, and you'll see the word shop and you'll see the link. That link will take you to where you can purchase your workbook. What you should do to purchase your workbook at a discounted price is sign up for my newsletter. It's the DawnDares2Dream newsletter. I send out a weekly publication, and in there you will find promo codes that I'm going to place in there for my different services and for my workbooks. So if you subscribe with your first name and your email address, if you email me at DawnDares2Dream@gmail.com, I will then send out the welcome newsletter, and after that I'll send out the next volume of the newsletter. And when you get that next volume, that volume will have a promo code associated with it, and you can purchase one of the workbooks with the promo code. Right now, the actual promo code is applicable for the How to Release the Pain, Hurt, and Trauma series. Now, we're also moving on to a new series. It's going to be a short series. It may be 5 to 7 videos, maybe, but it's probably going to be 3 to 5. I'm not sure. But we're going to talk about no ego. And when I say no ego, I mean not living or functioning through your ego in a negative manner. Now, of course, ego can be negative and it can be positive. So when I talk about no ego, I'm talking about the negative aspect of what ego is. Now, for the No Ego series, I am also going to write a shorter workbook publication. And if you would like to receive that, just email me at DawnDares2Dream@gmail.com, and I will send that right out to you. I'm not going to, as of yet, so I think, charge for that. I will just give it to you if you desire to have it. But I do believe it's important for us to understand what ego is and how we use our ego as we go through and function in our daily lives. So I want to take a moment to actually read a formal definition of what ego is. The formal definition of ego is: an ego is a person's sense of self-esteem or self-importance. To have an ego is essential to our very makeup. It will define who we are and how we connect with others. Ego becomes an issue when it becomes overwhelming and overpowering. Everyone has an ego, whether big or small. So an ego isn't necessarily a bad thing. You know, here in this definition, it talks about ego is essential to our way of life. It's essential to living. Ego is a sense of one's self-esteem or self-importance. Now, ego can get out of hand when it becomes overpowering. And I believe it becomes overpowering when we have too much arrogance, when we actually feel like our self-importance is more than someone else's. And I think that's the key to when we are functioning in negative ego. When we feel like what we think or believe overpowers or means more than someone else's belief, or it means more than the actions of someone else, we are overpowering them with our ego. And when we use our ego in a negative way, when it's overpowering, when our self-importance means more than the other person's, then, ego is getting a little shaky. And so I have another definition of self-importance: an exaggerated sense of one's own value or importance. He was a big, blustering, opinionated cop full of self-importance. So, I kind of stumbled upon this thinking that I wanted to talk about having no ego with respect to others and how we interact with others. I didn't realize what the formal definition of ego was, and I kind of thought ego was a negative thing altogether, but it really isn't. Because if you have a normal level of self-esteem and you're going in the world and you're interacting with others with your normal level of self-esteem, you are considering others. You are empathetic to others. So you really aren't functioning out of ego when you're functioning with a healthy level of empathy for other situations and how they are living and moving around in this world, right? Now, when you believe, or I believe, that my self-importance, I am more important than others, and what I believe is more important than what others are believing, and I have to push that belief onto others, then we're talking about ego. Now, I do want to explain a little bit. Yes, for example, I am here on YouTube sharing my belief system with you. But remember, I always state that we have a choice in what we believe. So I'm not saying that it is imperative for you to believe the way that I believe in order for you to function in this life and to live that abundant life. What I am saying is these principles that I'm sharing with you are principles that I personally use that have helped me be successful and helped me to live my abundant life, and I'm sharing them with you. If you like what you hear, you can use them. If you like one piece versus over another piece, use that over the other. But I am not saying that it's mandatory for you to live an abundant life. You must follow the principles that I set forth or set out to explain here on DawnDares2Dream. My goal here is to open your mind so that you are aware of the different opportunities, the different belief systems out here in the world, and you can choose the one that works best for you. I have no intention of functioning out of ego, but if I did, I would tell you that this way is the only way. This is yes, this is the path. No other path is going to work. You need to follow my path. You need to buy my workbooks and follow exactly what they say. But I don't believe that. I believe that we're all individuals and we all are on this earth and we're all on our own paths. Some of our paths are similar. So maybe what it is that I am sharing resonates with you, and you will use that on your path or on your journey to the successful life or the abundant life that you choose to live. Now, we are going to get more into ego and I'm going to provide more examples about me actually functioning out of the self-importance, the overpowering part of self-importance. Because there isn't anything wrong with feeling like you are important in this world. Yourself is important. Yes, we all are. But when we believe that we have more self-importance than the next person, then that's where we're getting a little skewed. And we're going to talk some about that as we move forward in this series. Today, I just wanted to give you the formal definition of what ego was and how it related to my platform here on DawnDares2Dream, because I'm here to help you. I'm here to help guide you, but I'm not here to say this is the only way to enlightenment, or the only way to abundance, or the only way to you living a successful life. My goal here is to give you some tips, some tricks, some methodologies, some paradigms that I have developed that may help you. And the word you need to pay attention to is may, because depending on where you are on your path, my message may not be suitable for you. But I believe if you're probably listening right now, and you're watching right now, then you were led here for a reason, for a purpose, to help you get to where you want to be. So we're going to continue to explore no ego and the benefit of not having an overpowering ego, not having more self-importance than the next man, and how that helps us and aids us in our journey in life, and how it also promotes us in helping others. Because remember, I personally feel that our life experiences, our story can help others. But if we have too much ego wrapped up in our story versus honesty and truth, how can we help others? They can't hear our message if there's too much ego wrapped around it. So we're going to continue to talk about no ego as we progress in the week. And if you have any questions, I need you to drop me a comment. Also, if you have not subscribed to my channel, my face is going to be up here in a circle. I need you to click on my face. Select the gray bell, select all. That way you'll be notified to all the new content I place up here to YouTube, and you'll be subscribed to my channel. Remember, there's a share button down here. Click on that share button. Share this message. Share this video to social media. For instance, like Facebook, so that others can hear what it is that I have to say. And last, I'm also going to have the Releasing the Pain, Hurt, and Trauma series listed up here. And I'm going to start the playlist for the No Ego series as well. So you can always look here for the two playlists, and you can go back and review the videos as needed. And remember, I'm going to write a quick little No Ego workbook. And for now, the workbook will be free of charge. And if you want to receive that workbook, I need you to email me at DawnDares2Dream@gmail.com and say, I want to hear more about the No Ego. I would like the workbook. Please send it to me. So I thank you for hanging out with me today, dreamers. I always enjoy my conversations with you. So have a great day, dreamers.